Hello everybody, my name is Legendary Pigeon and here with me is my good friend Oliver Floss. I started to play BF3 shortly after all the DLCs came out back in 2013 and since then I play it regularly. I reached level 100 after 5 or 6 years. Yeah, it may seem a lot, but I took many breaks and the fact that I mainly play with the Recon class made the leveling up much harder. Oliver Floss got the game back in 2014 when Origin was giving it away freely. Since then he progressed to level 50, so he also knows a lot about this game and the mechanics around it. He mainly plays with the Recon class and likes to snipe with the 12 times scope. Introduction to the glitches. During the game lifetime, many glitches were discovered, so DICE had to update and patch these to make the game playable and fair. But after March in 2013, no updates were made for the game, meaning all the glitches that were discovered never been fixed. We experienced many things while playing this gem, so today we would like to show 10 glitches that will work in the game forever. We don't encourage doing the truly game-breaking glitches, mainly the out of map one, because you will get banned, and trust me, you don't want to get banned because there are only a handful of servers around. Bunny jumping. Of course, we will start the list with the most infamous glitch of all the time, the bunny jumping. It was in the game from the very beginning and was never fixed. This is truly one of a kind feature which made the gameplay and the combat totally unique from every other Battlefield title. First step, start to run, and when you reach the highest velocity, press space. Repeat the process, time it right, and you will get to your destination much faster than just regular running. It may look silly, but it's very effective, and since everyone is using it, there is no point calling it cheating. This made Battlefield 3 the most distinguishable from other Battlefield titles. Long jumping. This glitch expands on the bunny jumping. Using the bunny jump feature, you can get to places which were originally never meant to be reachable. There are many maps, so there are many places where you can apply this glitch. I show you some places on Noshar because it's the most popular map, but feel free to experiment and let me know in the comments if you find any good spot. diving. Just like in Call of Duty Black Ops, you can dive in Battlefield 3. I mean the original one, not the new Cold War. Did you know that you can't even dive in that game? I mean that was the original one distinguishable feature in Black Ops, that you could dive. Whatever. So in Battlefield 3, it's not that polished but gets the job done. Start to run, and when you reach the highest speed, press the lay down button, and thus dive down. From the outside, it looks like if you dug behind cover. Hipfire-Knifing. This wasn't discovered a long time ago. This glitch will make your crosshair tighter, so you can hipfire more accurately. Not like you need to use this anytime soon, because in BF3 the hipfire is godly. This just makes it even better. It works really well on automatic weapons, but that doesn't mean you can't get it to work with the sniper rifle. It just ain't practical. First step, lay down. This makes your crosshair the tightest. Then start to fire, and while firing, press the knife button. Voila! You have a better chance to hit someone with hipfire. Only downside or upside, depends on how you look at it, is that it only lasts for one mag. So I think that's a reasonable trade-off. Recently, I found a new way to do this glitch with nearly the same result. You either need to use the Recon or the Engineer class and equip the MOV at the Recon class, or the EOD bot at the Engineer class. Next, go into the vehicle screen by pressing right click. You need to do the next part really fast. Press E to exit and then start to spam the primary weapon key, which is number 1. The result, you should have a small dot on the middle of your screen. With this, your hipfire accuracy is broken. You can even hit somebody really far away too. You can use it on all the Engineer and Recon weapons, including secondary and the equipment like the RPG or the small. I haven't done much testing, so I don't know how truly broken it is. Counter knife, well before Battlefield 4. Who knew that DICE did implement this feature before Battlefield 4? But at least not the way you would imagine. If you damage an enemy below 50% HP and he starts the knife animation, you can actually smash the knife button and you can kill him. The knife does 50 damage, whatever body part you hit, so this is a really good combo if you have like a Magnum or a Rex. First one shot to the torso, and when the enemy starts the knife animation, you can kill him with your knife. Note: this only works if your enemy is in front of you, but it's kinda obvious, cause how would you hit him if you can't see him? Ladder boost. It really is an inconsistent glitch. Firstly, you need water for it, so on no water maps it's unfunctional. Second is the ladder. You need to jump between the water and the ladder to the small space between. The result should launch into the sky and you can open your parachute and get onto a building. It's hard to do and you can't really take advantage of this glitch, but hey, it works. Third story building. Mainly on the urban environment maps, you can find buildings which usually have 2 floors. Actually, that's a lie. They have 3 floors. But the third is inaccessible, blocked by a door. You need to get to the windows on the 3rd floor. Go over to the ledge, look left or right, and you will see another small ledge. Jump onto it with the long jump technique, and then jump inside through the window. Congratulations, you found the camping spot. Nobody will ever find you. So it turns out that I am actually lied, because you can get to the 3rd story via the jumping, but I couldn't do it earlier, but now I somehow managed to make it. So I will demonstrate how to do it. It doesn't really matter if the building walls are destroyed or not. You can do it either way. Might be easier if they are not damaged at all, but it's still doable, so don't worry. As you see, there are 2 windows at the 3rd story. You need to go to the closer one to the door, then jump on it, then turn left or right. Depends on which building you choose. There is a ledge on your left or right, which you can jump on. Jump on it carefully. So there is a little ledge here which you can stand on. At first I thought that maybe I should need a little bit of jump start, so like a little bit of way to start up the jump to run, but it's not the case. You don't really need to run that far. You actually just need to stand at the very edge on the ledge, very close to the wall. You need to stand very close to the wall, and you need to do a little parkour, I think. You either need to curve your jump to left or right, depends on the building, and you need to aim at the other window on the other side. You need to run and jump. Press shift to run and then jump immediately, and curve your jump into the window. It might be hard at first, but it's doable. It's not that hard actually. If you practice a little bit, it should be easy. It just looks hard. It's not that hard. If for some reason the building walls are destroyed, you can do the jump either way. If the building walls are destroyed at the third story, there is a little ledge you can jump on. It's a little bit finicky, but you can find a spot where the character jumps on it. Then do the same. Stand next to the wall and run, and then jump, and immediately curve your jump to the window. But now there isn't any window, so so you need to jump a little bit further to the right at the doorway, so you can land inside the third story. It's a little bit harder, but very much doable. While I can agree that it could be really annoying that the snipers are camping in there, or the enemy team is just camping up there and you can't do anything about it. It just became part of the game, so you need to watch that spot, because anybody can hide there. And I don't think that's so game breaking per se. It became a feature. You need to watch that and see if anybody is there. So I wouldn't say that this is such a game-breaking glitch. It's became part of the game and you need to accept this. Submarine Mode. I recently discovered this by myself. You need water for it, and then either the vodnik, MTech or love, because only these three vehicles can float on the water. If you find all these requirements, meaning the water and the vehicle on a map, this glitch is doable. Slowly start to back up into the water with your vehicle. You can flip it too. Just make sure you go down in the water smoothly. Try to take a 90-degree approach and you will surely make it. To disappoint you, there aren't really anything underwater, just
White.
But hey, if you have a friend, you can race underwater.
White. White.
At first I couldn't do this glitch by myself, but other floss could. But now I managed to learn it. It works on the maps where there are big towers like Craig Island and Operation Firestone. First, parachute to the top of the tower where the railings are. Then go to the edge of the non-existent ladder, lay down and start to climb outside slowly. When you begin to fall, start to climb inside slowly. It's that simple, just like that. You are in the tower, where nobody can see you nor shoot you, but you can see and snipe everybody. Just don't abuse it too much, you might get banned. For me personally, I don't really like this glitch because it gives you an unfair advantage against the other players. They can't damage you with explosives or helicopters or jets because you're inside an object. They can't really do anything about you. And it's really annoying to play against players like this.
Oh.
C'è qui basso.
even with the snipers. If they see your sniper scope and try to aim at you, they can't hit you. Mainly because if you see them shoot, you just move back a little bit and the bullet hits the object, not you. So I would rather just showcase this glitch. Please don't do it, because it's really annoying against the other players.
We have taken the objective. I repeat, we have taken the objective.
Out of metro. We were keeping the big secret for the end. You can actually get out of the map in two places. The first is really hard to do, but the second one is relatively easy. In the first one, you need to play as the recon and have a MEV with you. The location is under the stairs at the B flag. You can see this pillar. Put down your MOV next to it in the corner, jump onto it and stare at the pillar. Run and jump and you will get into the pillar. The enemy can see you and you can see them, but can't shoot unless you move forward. Turn around and try to jump into the void. Then you need to crawl through an invisible tunnel to get out of the map. It's really hard to do, so even we can do it. But fortunately, there is another way to do it. At least you can use the pillar to hide from the enemy and then attack them from behind. For the second way, you need to play as the recon again, and need to have the spawn beacon and the MOV with you. Go to the C flag, it's easier to do on the American side. And place your mob on the edge of this vending machine. And then jump onto it. Take out your knife and aim to this place. And then use the long jump technique that I taught you till you get onto the sign. After you jumped on it, put your spawn beacon down, suicide, and spawn onto it. It will spawn you on the top of the map. You can explore now freely. Fortunately, you can't shoot anybody, so you won't get banned. Unless you go to that place where you can shoot the enemy. Which we won't show you, because we don't want you guys to get banned. The hidden heli on Swordbreaker. To everyone who stayed till the end, here's another surprise. At near the end of the mission Swordbreaker, after you defend the bridge, go to the dumpster and jump over the wall. Following my movement, you eventually get to the hidden secret helicopter, which you can actually fly. Watch out for the invisible walls though. The mission won't progress until you get on the back of the truck, so feel free to kill the bad guys till you get bored. It's just a fun Easter egg for you guys who watched till the end. Conclusion. In conclusion, we would like to tell you, don't try this at home. Just don't get banned, guys. Even if there is only a small community around, it's very strong and you don't want to make them your enemy. If you have any questions, we will gladly answer them in the comment section. Also, if you would like to, we can do a similar video about the various tips and tricks in Battlefield 3, or about the various tricks and tips in Battlefield 3. Stay safe guys, thanks for watching, bye.